Hey guys, this is Nalini here. Welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to crochet a motif. This motif I have used for one of my tablecloths which I had made for a customer. So I had a request from one of my subscribers. So I just thought I'll make a tutorial for that. The entire tablecloth will be difficult for me to make because the motif section was from a pattern which I followed. The rest of the tablecloth was I just made it in like guesswork, so I won't be able to make the whole thing because it is too much work, but I'll definitely show you how to make that beautiful motif. So I hope you like this video, and if you like it, then do consider subscribing, like, comment and share. And yeah, let's get started. So for this tutorial, I'll be using a 3-ply yarn, and we will be needing a tapestry needle to weave in the ends, and I'm going to use a 3 mm hook and a pair of scissors or a thread cutter. So to begin with, we're going to make a magic circle. So this is how I make a magic circle. So we'll just hold the tail here and hold our yarn and bring your index finger up and hold it like this, and then with the help of my hook I'm just going to twist the yarn like this, pinch it here, bring the loop up, yarn over and pull through, and then you can just twist your magic circle like this. So the two strands will come on your left side and one strand will come towards your right. And now we are going to make 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this chain 5 consists of the first 3 chains will be your double crochet and these 2 chains will be your chain space. So now we're going to make a double crochet in this circle. So make sure to yarn or crochet around both the loops as in your yarn tail and the loop. So we are going to yarn over, insert a hook into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is our first double crochet. Again we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and now yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 2, and again a double crochet in the circle. So this is the way our pattern is going to go. We are going to make a double crochet and chain 2. So we already have 4, so we are going to make 4 more for a total of 8 double crochet. And I'll just remind you that we already have chain 3 in this, which is acting as a double crochet. So here I have finished making my 7 double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and this is our 8th one, the chain 3. So now we can just close our round by closing the circle. So you can just hold the tail like this and just pull it to close the circle. Pull it nice and tight. So our magic circle is closed here, and now I'm going to make the last chain 2. I forgot to make that. And now we are going to insert a hook into the third chain of this chain 5 to make a slip stitch. So 1, 2 and 3. So here we are going to insert a hook and make a slip stitch. So with this we have ended our first round and we are going to go for a second round. So to go to the second round we are going to chain 1, and now we are going to make 3 single crochets in this gap in the chain space, the chain 2 space. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through. So this is our single crochet. Again I'll show you. Insert your hook into this chain space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both the loops. So one more single crochet, and now we're going to make our fourth single crochet in this double crochet stitch. So the stitch will come before double crochet, so this is where you need to insert. So insert your hook here and make your single crochet. Again 3 single crochets in the next chain space, 1, 2 and 3, and again this is the stitch for double crochet, so in that your fourth single crochet. So this is the pattern which we'll be following: 3 single crochets in the chain space and 1 single crochet in the double crochet stitch. So I'll just finish this and come back to you. So we've come to the end of this round, and this is my last chain 3 in the space, and now we're going to join with the slip stitch into this chain 1 space like this. So we are ready for our next round. So to go to the next round, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make treble crochet 4 together. So this will be our first treble crochet. So now just yarn over twice and insert your hook into this stitch, the single crochet, and make your first half treble crochet. I'll show you again. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop. There will be 4 loops on your hook. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do not complete your treble crochet. And again yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next stitch and make your incomplete treble crochet the same way. Again we are going to do the same thing in the next stitch. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have our 4 incomplete treble crochets including the chain 3. So now what you can do is just yarn over and pull through all of them. There are 4 loops on the hook like this. So our first petal is ready, and we can just close it with a chain 1, and now we are going to chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we are going to make the same thing in the next chain section. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do not complete your treble crochet. Again yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then again yarn over twice, go to the next stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then this is our last treble crochet. So this is going on the single crochet which we made on the double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So here we have a 4 half double treble crochets. So we have made each half treble crochet on the 3 single crochets which we made in the space and 1 single crochet which we made on top of the double crochet. So there are 4. So now we have 5 total of 5 loops on a hook. So yarn over, pull through all of them and close it with a single crochet, a chain. And now we are going to chain 10 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So our chain 10 is ready, and we are going to do the same thing over here. I'll just show you once more. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next stitch, make your half treble crochet like this. Again yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next stitch, make your half treble crochet, incomplete treble crochet. Again go for the next stitch, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then this will be our last of this set. Insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we have our 4 incomplete treble crochet. So now just yarn over and pull through all of them and close it with a chain, and then again we are going to chain 10. So this is the pattern which we are following. So into each space you're going to make 4 treble crochets together. So make 4 incomplete treble crochets and then pull through all of them and make a petal like this, and then again you can chain 10. So I'll just finish this and get back to you. So we've come to the end of this round and we have our last set of 10 chains. So we can just finish this round by making a slip stitch on top of our first treble crochets together. So just insert your hook on top of it here where we closed it with a chain. So just insert your hook and make a slip stitch. So we're ready for our next round. So just chain 1, and now we're going to make 12 single crochets into this circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So our first set of 12 single crochets are ready, and now we're just going to jump into the next center, the circle, the space, chain 10 space, and going to make 12 single crochets. So this is the pattern we'll be following in the entire round. We're going to make 12 single crochets in every chain 10 spaces. Make your chain 10, make your 12 single crochets in one 10 chain space, and then directly go to the next space and make your 12 single crochets, then again 12 single crochets like this. So I'll just finish this sorry, I'll just finish this and come back. So we've come to the end of this round, and now we're going to make a slip stitch into the first stitch which we made. So here make a slip stitch, and then we're going to make one more slip stitch into the next stitch like this. And now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now we're going to make a double crochet in the, we are going to skip one chain stitch, and we're going to make a double crochet into the next stitch. So skip the next stitch and into the next one make a double crochet like this, and now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now we're going to make a picot at this junction where we have made our double crochet. So if you see carefully, there are two loops over here, this and this. So you're just going to insert your hook into both of these loops like this. I hope my video was clear. I'll just explain you again. We're going to insert our hook into these two loops which are there. So just insert your hook here and then here, and then you can just make a slip stitch and our picot is ready. Now chain 2, 1 and 2, and now again we are going to skip one stitch and into the next one make a double crochet, chain 5, and then again we are going to make a picot here. So these two loops, insert your hook in both the loops. Excuse me, I have a sore throat today. So we have our two picots here, and now what we are going to do is, for these two areas we have skipped one stitches, but for this one we are going to insert directly into excuse me, the next stitch. So chain 2 and make your double crochet in the very next stitch like this. We are not going to skip stitches. And now again chain 5 and make your picot like this and make a slip stitch. Again chain 2 and we are going to skip one stitch now, and into the next one we are going to make a double crochet. Chain 5 and make your picot like this. So we need 4 picots, and now again chain 2, skip one stitch and into the next one make your double crochet. So this is the way. So I'll just explain you once more. So we made a slip stitch here in the first one, and in the second one we made a slip stitch and we made chain 5, and we skipped a stitch here and made a double crochet, chain 5 and picot. Then again we made 2 chains and we made a double crochet into the alternate stitch, that is we skipped one stitch and we made our double crochet and a picot. So 1 and 2 are, so after the second double crochet you're going to make the next, after chain 2, next double crochet you're going to make in the immediate stitch. So we're not skipping here, and then make your double crochet, picot, chain 2, double crochet, picot, chain 2, and skip a stitch in the both this areas, and then your double crochet. So it will be like skip, skip, don't skip, skip, skip. So, and we'll be having 4 picots, and now we're just going to skip 1, 2, and into the third one we are going to make a double crochet. So this is our double crochet, and now again we are going to skip 2 and chain 2 and skip your next stitch, and into the next one make your double crochet, chain 5, make your picot, So after making the first picot of this set, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2 and skip 1 stitch and make the double crochet like this. But we're not going to make picot over here. We're going to chain 2 and without skipping a stitch into the next stitch, we're going to make a double crochet. Just like what we did here. I'll just explain you. We made this double crochet here, chain 2, and we made a first picot and chain 2, and then we have made a double crochet, but we didn't make a picot. We directly went and made 2 chains and we made our next double crochet without skipping a stitch. So I hope I'm clear till here. And now what we are going to do is we are going to chain 9. So we are going to make a first corner of our to make it a square shape. So chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So this way. Now you're going to turn your work. And now we are going to make a slip stitch on top of this double crochet. So insert your hook here and make your slip stitch. So we have a loop over here, and now chain 1 and again turn your work. Now we are going to make 5 picots in this loop. So we are going to make 2 single crochet, 1 picot, 2 single crochet, 1 picot, 2 single crochet, 1 picot. So like that we are going to make 5 picots in this loop. So our first single crochet, and this is our second single crochet. Now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to use these 2 loops and make a picot. So insert your hook and make a slip stitch. Again chain 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, again chain 5 and make your picot. So our 2 picots are done. Again 2 single crochets, chain 5 and then again 1 picot, two single crochets, chain 5, make your picot, so 1, 2, 3, 4, again 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, chain 5, make your picot, then again 2 single crochets. So here our first corner is ready. So I hope you understood this part. You can just rewind and watch it back if you didn't understand. And now we are going to make our pattern as usual, what we did here after this one, the without skipping part, that is the third picot and third double crochet, 1, 2, 3, fourth double crochet and the third picot. So we're going to make one double crochet and picot, and then 2 chains, and then next double crochet. So I'll show you how. So we're going to chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and into the next one we're going to make a double crochet, and 1 2 3 4 5, and make your picot, the last set of picot, chain 2, and make your double crochet after skipping 1 stitch, and then we are going to skip 1 2 and into the third one, sorry, make your double crochet 1 2 and 3, and then we are going to chain 2, and now we are going to make this set. So the pattern will follow like this. One set of this will be like the one side of your square, and this is the corner of your square, and now we'll be following this pattern in this one, and then again we're going to make one corner, and then this pattern here, corner, this pattern here, and corner. So I'll show you how. So we have made our first double crochet for this set and chain 2. So now skip 1 stitch and into the next one, double crochet 1 2 3 4 5, make your picot, chain 2, skip 1 stitch into the next one, double crochet 1 2 3 4 5, chain 5, and make your picot, so we've made our 2 picots, and now chain 2 and do not skip a stitch. Directly into the next stitch we are going to make 1 double crochet, picot, chain 2, and now you're going to skip the stitch into the next one, make your last picot, 1 2 3 4 5, and then again chain 2, skip a stitch, and into the next one make your last double crochet of this set. So here our set is done, and remember, when we make our last double crochet and we skip 2 and into the third one, we make a double crochet directly. We are not chaining 2 over here. So this is our joining double crochets. So this set is done, and now we are going to make this one. We are going to make the next corner. So yarn over and skip 1 2 into the third one, make your first double crochet, and then chain 2, then skip a stitch into the next one, double crochet, and your picot 1 2 3 4 and 5. So our first picot is done. So remember, after the first picot we are not going to make the next picot, we're just going to make double crochet, chain 2, and without skipping a stitch, double crochet. So chain 2, here skip 1 stitch into the next one, make your double crochet, chain 2, and do not skip a stitch. Directly into the next one, make your double crochet, and now chain 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and turn your work. And now we are going to make a slip stitch on top of this double crochet. So insert your hook and make your slip stitch, then chain 1 and again turn your work. Now we are going to make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, chain 5, make your picot, again chain 2, 1 and 2, 1 2 3 4 5, next picot, two single crochets, 1 2 3 4 5, our next picot. So we have made 3, 2 single crochets, 1 2 3 4 5, your fourth picot, I think, 1 2 3, yes, again 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, then 1 2 3 4 5, and this is your last picot, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then make your last 2 single crochets, so we started with 2 single crochets, we ended with 2 single crochets. In between we have made, after the first 2 single crochets, we made a picot, then 2 single crochet picots, 2 single crochet picot, 2 single crochet picot, 2 single crochet picot, and we've ended with 2 single crochets. And now we're going to yarn over, skip 1 stitch into the next one, make your double crochet and picot, chain 2 and your last double crochet of this set. So skip 1 stitch and into the next one, make your double crochet. So this way. So this corner is also done, and this was our last double crochet. So now we are going to skip 1 2, and into the third one we are going to make our double crochet, and then we are going to follow this set or this set. We are going to make 4 picots as usual, and last double crochet, then we are going to make this corner over here. So just follow this, and I'll just finish this and come back to you. So we've come to the end of this round, and this is my last double crochet. So I'll just quickly explain you what I've done here. So in the first section, as you have followed, I made chain 5 and skipped a stitch and made my first double crochet. Then this was my first picot, chain 2, skipped a stitch, double crochet, picot, chain 2, and then here after the second picot we do not skip a stitch. Directly into the next stitch we make a double crochet, and third picot, chain 2 and skip a stitch and double crochet, and the fourth picot, then chain 2 and skip a stitch and make your last double crochet of this set. Then 1 2, skip 2 stitch into the third one. In the next section we made a double crochet without chaining 2 here. Then we made 2 chains, skipped a stitch and made our first double crochet and the first picot. Then we made 2 chains and we skipped a stitch and made a double crochet, but we didn't make a picot. We directly made chain 2 and without skipping a stitch we made our double crochet, and then we made 9 chains. Then we turned our work and joined it with a slip stitch on this double crochet which did not have a picot, and then we chained 1 and made 2 single crochet picot, 2 single crochet picot, 2 single crochet picot. Like that we made 5, and after the 5th one we made 2 single crochets, and then we made chain 2 and our next double crochet as usual by skipping 1 stitch, picot, then chain 2 and skipping a stitch we made a last double crochet. So how do I say, the base of all are the same. Double crochet, skip 1, skip 1, do not skip, skip 1, skip 1, skip 1. So the base will be the same, only the top, that is the corners. For the corners we are going to change the pattern. So now we'll just make a slip stitch and end this round. So 1, 2 and 3 into the third chain or the first chain 5 which we made. So 1, 2 and 3 into the third one, we can just make a slip stitch. Then just make 1 chain and cut your yarn. So our motif is done. So I think so I'm gonna make a part 2 to show you how I join my motifs. So do not make motifs and keep, because what we are going to do is we are going to join it on the go. So that I'll explain you in the next video how you're going to do it. So you can just practice making your first motif, a beautiful motif, and you can just weave in the just a minute. We'll just weave in the ends quickly. I'll just show you how. So take your tapestry needle, just thread it. And you can just go through the stitches over here, or you can, okay, we'll go like this. So just go through the double crochet like this, come out like this, and then you can just pass it through some stitches like this, and then just cut your yarn. So we'll just go to the wrong side and just pass your needle through some stitches, and then just pass it through the stitches at the base of your loop. Done. So our beautiful motif is done. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope you understood the pattern, because it's quite a complex pattern. So if you've liked this video, then do consider subscribing and like, share and comment, and let me know in the comment section how you like this video. So until the next video, which will be joining of the motifs, let's wait a bit and I'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye.